Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync your audio in post. So if you are recording your audio separately with an audio recorder, say something like this Tentacle Sync, or maybe you had a different type of audio recorder, maybe you just used your phone to record audio, I'm going to show you how you can take those files and actually sync them with your video files so you get nice, clean audio with your video. So let's jump into it, and here we go. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have your audio files and your video files both located and placed somewhere that you can easily find them. So let's hop onto my computer quickly so I can show you how my stuff is organized. So I have this folder here. This is the Riley scooters. This is from the Showstoppers event at CES. And here are my video files, and they sound pretty bad. So yeah, here's one with Riley, the inventor of this scooter, and let's take a quick listen so we can see how poorly it sounds with just the camera audio.
So this is the Riley RS3. It's the world's most compact scooter. As you can see, it's folded up over there. This is it in full version.
So as we can hear, it sounds pretty bad. However, I did have my microphone on him and the audio was recording directly onto the microphone. I actually had some problems getting the microphone synced up with my camera at that moment, so I just decided to record the audio separately. So now let me show you how I actually sync this up. And there's two ways. I'm going to show you the way that I use most often, and I'll show you the other way that will work for some of you who don't have this standalone program. So I like to use a program called Pluralize, and it's been around for quite a while. Many of you know about this and love it, and it is a fantastic program. And basically all you have to really do is grab your files right here. So I'm just going to grab my audio files, and actually I'm just going to grab this one here. So this is the main interview that I had with him here. And now I'm going to come over here, and in this folder right here, I have a folder called Audio to Sort. I'm not sure if I put Riley's audio in there. No, I didn't. So I'm just going to go ahead in here. And now I know for a fact that if I shot this on Tuesday and it was in the evening, so we can see here like 9:15, 9:49. So it's going to be one of these two files right there, or both of them. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take these two and grab those and drop them over. Now I'm not sure which one of those files it is or if it's on both, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to drop them both in there. And now I'm just going to go ahead and hit synchronize. And you can see right there, it grabbed it and synchronized it that quick. Now this right here, this file from the audio recorder that's in red, that means there's nothing for it to sync. So I can just click that and I can hit delete and get rid of that. And now I just have the audio file and the video file synced up. And that's the great thing about Pluralize. If it can't find the files that go together, it'll just show up in red. So if you're not sure which files go with which, you can just grab a whole batch of files, video, audio. It doesn't need to be any particular order. You can just dump them all into Pluralize, hit synchronize, and it will analyze everything and find the files that go together. That is the beauty of this particular program. So now I can just go ahead and hit export timeline, and I'm going to go ahead and choose to put this in the folder with Riley there. So I'm going to choose Riley, and I actually I'm going to put this right there in the interview folder. I'll hit select, and I'm going to actually export this as a video file. Now you can choose to export this as a separate audio file, or a Final Cut Pro X file, or for Premiere Pro if you have Premiere. But I just like to go ahead and export it as audio files and then hit export. It usually just takes a quick minute. You can see there where it says exporting timeline. And just that quick, we have our audio file right here. And now if we go ahead and play it, we can hear the difference between the unsynced audio and the audio that's synced with the audio recorder.
So this is the Riley RS3. It's the world's most compact scooter. As you can see, it's folded up over there. This is it in full version.
So as you can see, it was very, very easy to actually sync up your footage with Pluralize, and that is my favorite way to sync audio in post. Now let me show you the other method that I use to sync my audio, and that is actually syncing directly in your editing suite. Now, you can do this in Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve, but I use Final Cut Pro, so I'm going to show you how to do it in Final Cut Pro today. So just make sure you have all your files imported that you need. And so I have my my audio files right here. You can see it just has a little speaker on there. And make sure you select it and then find the audio files and the video files that you want to sync with. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this here to select. Oops, I didn't want to select all of them. I'm just going to select the one here, and then I'm going to choose Command so that I can select this one here. And there you go. And now I'm going to go ahead and just right click on there, and you see where it says synchronize clips. I'm going to go ahead and click synchronize. And so if you didn't catch that, I just right clicked on one of the selected files, and then I'm going to click on synchronize clips. And there you go. It's going to ask me once I open this what I want to name it, and it's also going to ask me what event I want it in, and it's going to ask me to use the audio for synchronization, which I want to do. And then you can click on here to disable audio components in AV clips. I'm going to choose that. That way you don't end up with both audio, the original audio and the synced audio. You just end up with the synced audio. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And there we go. It's starting to sync our clip there. And now we have it synced, and you'll see right here, just below there, you're going to see that little symbol. Sort of looks like a link symbol there, or sort of an infinity symbol. Looks like sort of a link symbol to me. And that's going to be your synced audio and video. So now you can just grab this, drag it to your timeline, and there you go. You can see, and if we listen to it, we'll go ahead and play this back.
So this battery will get you about 25 kilometers, which is about 15 miles. And the charge cycle is about 2 hours.
And that's our file right there. And if we go ahead and grab the other file, the original file, we can listen to that as well.
So this battery will get you about 25 kilometers, which is about 15 miles. And the charge cycle is about 2 hours.
And you can hear just how noisy that is with all that background noise. And if you have the clean audio, you'll notice here.
So this battery will get you about 25 kilometers, which is about 15 miles.
Much of that background noise is dampened down, and the subject, which is Riley, is coming through much clearer, and it's much easier to hear him and understand him. So there you go. That's how you can sync it in post using Final Cut Pro and Pluralize. It's very quick, it's very easy. Now, Pluralize does cost an extra amount of money because it's a standalone program, whereas if you already have Final Cut Pro, you can sync your audio directly in there without having to pay any extra. If you use Premiere, you can do the same thing. If you use DaVinci Resolve, you can do the same thing as well. All right, everyone, there you go. Those are my two methods that I use to sync my audio in post. If you have other ways that you do it, please let me know down in the comment section. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you do it. If there's another program that you use or some other way that you use. I know you can do it the old school way with just straight clapping. That always works, where you can match up your the waveforms in the timeline. But as far as getting stuff done quickly and easily and accurately, I find Pluralize is really easy. I also find that doing it in the editor works really well as also. So, but let me know how you do it. I'll leave links to everything down below in the video description so that you can check everything else out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.